Hey team, welcome to ProFitness Northwest. We got another CrossFit Bellingham workout for you guys today, Wednesday, June 3rd. So starting, of course, with your run, row, jump, or burpees, at least 2 minutes of that. And then you're gonna get into your spider crawl, grapevine, 20 air squats, and then 20 supers. Repeat that 2 times through, starting with that bear crawl. And then for your workout of the day, we got a 15-minute AMRAP. It's gonna involve your stone, so make sure to get that out. Remember, a little squiggly line means approximately, but hopefully by now you've been adjusted to your stone, and you're gonna be doing at least 5 with this, okay? So we're gonna start with 5 stone rows, 5 stone floor to shoulders, 5 stone goblet squats, and then a 25-foot stone carry, okay? As many times as you can repeat those 4 exercises in that 15 minutes. Record that score. And then for durability, we got another score for you to keep track of, your max squat hold. Okay, kind of like a wall sit, but don't worry, we'll make sure Chad demos that for you and give you some pointers, okay? After that, recovery, you remember the drill, 2 to 3 minutes at least in each of these poses, making sure you do both sides. Starting with your side splits, down dog, low runner's lunge, pigeon stretch, child's pose, happy baby, and corpse pose. If you haven't read my mind already, I want you to get down into your squat mobility now. And let's go take a look at Chad. All right, after your run, row, jump, or burpees, you're going to come up from that your squat mobility and then get into your spider crawl. So like Chad is here, kind of getting into a plank, bringing that foot to the outside like a low runner's lunge and crawling forward, alternating legs. On the way back, you can do grapevine. Swivel those hips, keep your shoulders square, make sure you go both ways. Then after that, moving into 20 air squats. So crease of the hip below the knees, feet shoulder width apart, staying active as you squat down and press up through your heels. After that, you'll move to the floor for 20 supers. So face down onto the floor, squeeze those shoulders and your glutes as you raise your hands and your feet up off the ground. Really make sure to squeeze your shoulders and your glutes. You do not want to feel this in your low back. And for your WOD, this is a 15-minute AMRAP starting with 5 stone rows. Bringing that stone from the floor, rowing it up to your chest, bending the elbows up towards the ceiling. Then we're gonna do 5 stone floor to shoulders. Gonna clean it up as much as you possibly can. Really explosive hips and glutes, bringing that stone to your shoulder for 5. Then after that, you're gonna transition into 5 goblet squats. Again, feet shoulder width apart, crease of the hip below your knees, keeping your chest up nice and high. After 5 of those, you're gonna do 25-foot stone carry. Any which way you can hold that for the 25 feet. Keep your core engaged as you do. Think nice and tall and strong. Repeat that until your 15 minutes is up. And for durability, you're gonna do a max squat hold. So like Chad is here, still getting the crease of the hip below the knees, but you're more active than say a low yogi squat. Yeah, so see how he got less active there? His hips got even lower. Now he's nice and active. He's tight in his core, his hips, his glutes, and all 4 sides of his quads. Report that time and put it down below. And for your recovery, remember at least 2 to 3 minutes in each of these poses. You're gonna start with your side splits. You're gonna step your feet out as wide as you possibly can, keeping your toes facing forward, hinging at your hips and reaching towards the floor as low as you possibly can. After that, we'll move into downward dog. Bring your feet together, crawl your hands forward a little bit, pressing through your palms, active shoulders, hips up towards the ceiling, and trying to press your heels down to the floor. Then from there, we'll go into low runner's lunge. So you're gonna bring into a plank position, bring 1 foot nice and wide outside of your hands and trying to lower your hips down to the floor as much as you can. Ooh, look at Chad getting fancy, doing both sides. As he should. After that, we'll go into pigeon stretch. So now you're just gonna get back into that position with your shin onto the floor. Again, trying to lower your hips and keep your chest up. Staying even on both sides. And then from there into child's pose. You're gonna get onto your knees, either with them together or apart, reaching out through your fingertips above your head and sitting your glutes down onto your heels as much as you can. Breathe here. And then from there, you're gonna transition onto your back and get into happy baby. Just like it sounds. Channel your inner baby. Grab the soles of your feet from the outside like Chad is here, and you're gonna press up through your heels, through your hands up towards the ceiling. And then corpse pose. Just gonna extend those legs and arms out either to your side or into a T position, palms up, and relax. You might even fall asleep here. Thanks, Chad. Now that you guys know what you're looking like, be sure to check the description below if you need any scaling options. If you don't see anything scalable that you can do, make sure to contact myself, Chad, or Nick, and make sure to report your score for both your AMRAP and your max squat hold time, okay? All right, without further ado, 3, 2, 1, and go.